Right, okay, so maybe, yeah, that last video, yeah, well, the last video had no audio, but we were doing this, and we're going to move on to this Case Puma CVXEP, and I'm very excited for this video. So we're going to get a lot more stuff done, and I didn't really explain it too much because I'm new to doing live streaming, which, well, it's not live streaming, right? It's because it will basically turn into a video after, but it will be in the live stream section because it was getting streamed at one point. So let's just talk about this. Now we've got this set up, I'll do a lot more multiplayer action and a few role plays. We'll test out like a roleplay series, like that. So let's get on. So we're allowed to use base game stuff here, but I just don't really want to do corn. I guess corn's fine. Could have been a better thing, but, well, as soon as we get in, one of the rules are you're not allowed to do anything until we get our lovely case. Why I picked this one today is what this one's like the other one, it's got expensive. Why I picked this one is because, ooh, yeah, there's a lot of option. Now, we're just gonna go this one. So these vehicles are costing us a lot of money, so it doesn't have to be tractors. But we do need to get a combine. But first, that one needs sprayed off, so we can only use base game stuff. Okay, I know we're spending a lot of money and we barely even started this series. That's just normal for me. You know, that is quite normal. 170 case. That's quite normal for me. Right, so you can fit dual wheels. Which is fine, honestly. But we gotta spray it, so it says. So we're just gonna leave this on an AI worker while I get the combine sorted. So, combine's gonna be small for this year. I really wish there was a new modded combine, but this is all we're gonna have. And if you didn't know, there's a little trick, and you can see configurations, but we don't actually have a corn header configuration here. So we're just gonna have to go for this one. Which isn't actually that bad. But this combine will be sold soon for a new mod thing. We can also use base game stuff. Just want to point that out there. So I want to get I want to see, is there any contracts that we can do? Just keep missing it. No, well, there is contracts, but like, there's that one, canola, oats, and wheat. That's unlucky. spraying. Sprayers on the worker. Yeah. So, I like to do a wee bit of a longer video, so we're going to take out part of this field, and next time we'll get more money because we just will, because this isn't like enough. Yeah. So the yard's gonna curve around like this. I know when we start doing multiplayer, like who I'm doing it with, which you'll have to be surprised. And it's not Charlie, surprisingly. Even though he's been in a lot of my videos. I don't think this person's been in one video. No, I don't think they have, actually. They haven't. Wow. This person... Well, we're just gonna get to the exciting part. And before you're asking, are we allowed to use DLCs? Only if necessary. Like, this is only if necessary. Which it is quite necessary, actually. So, yeah. This is very necessary, what we're doing. And if you're wondering, yeah, I've learned a bit since. What? 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 No. We're gonna have to paint over that again. Okay. This is confusing. Yeah, so we're just sleeping until harvest time if you don't know what we're doing. So, yes. Sleeping until harvest time. Right, so it's time to harvest. Don't have the best setup ever for harvesting, but I know I'm better when I use a steering wheel for harvesting, which means I've got a little trick if you're ever using a steering wheel and you don't have like a high quality mic. If you don't have a high quality mic, well, then this is the technique. If you have a headset or anything, just plug that in and you should be good to go. Hang on. Go. I just got that we are good to go. Okay. And we're gonna fire up here. No. Okay, let's see it. Oh, we're bringing in corn. Not too badly, actually.
Wow, okay, we're gonna take in as much corn as we can, and, yeah. Okay. Wait, are we coming up to the end? So, let me know, do you have kindling, and what do you think about it? Because I think it's a lovely map, honestly. I really like where it's based. Yeah, I've built the castle in kindling before, so I should have my crown on, actually. Because I've built the castle in kindling, and it's actually surprisingly good. Yeah, after just a little promotion. After, you know what? I'm not talking about it. The setup's not the best. But, hey. Everybody who subscribed, it kind of helps, because just if you like subscribe, and then that lets me know that you like my content, and then that encourages me to make loads of more content. Yeah, I did change my name to the Flying German Shepherd. Anyone who didn't know. I used to actually run by the name Farming Cat Samuel. But then it switched to Farming Cat. Yeah. Also, like, we're gonna be streaming for about 3 more minutes anyways. I know we're missing a lot, but I'll come back and get that later. This is why we need to get a new mods combine. Also, next time we come back, there will be some more money. Because we need to get a new mod every single time when this series comes out. So the money will be getting topped up until like we have like everything essential to do like corn and stuff. Well, we're gonna do corn because it depends what's in the first crop field. Like this could have been grass, and we could have started off doing grass. Well, this still literally could have been sunflowers, and we could do corn too. Anyone actually use the special header that's for sunflowers? Well, corn header is still even for sunflowers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. So who actually uses the special header corn? Sorry, sunflower one? Because I don't. But you can comment down below, if you do know anyone. It could literally be anyone. I mean, we're all different, but I just think it's pointless. Unless, like, how much money does it even cost? I have no idea. That's because I've never bought it. Because I always buy a sunflower header, no, a corn header for my sunflowers, which, oh, hang on, we've got a problem. Houston, we have a quick problem. Oh wow. Yeah, I like this tractor. Okay. Right. We can start running it again. Yeah. Right, so we're just gonna get to the end here, and then we're going to wrap up this video. And we'll probably get another one produced tomorrow on this series here. We might get another one in tonight, but bye for now.